They are not generals or known war heroes, but mostly average soldiers who took part in the U.S. Civil War. The 4-year war began after 11 southern states, known as the Confederacy, split from the rest of the United States. They had differences with the North over the rights of states, including owning slaves. The Northern Union Army won the war, but the casualties were high. More than 600,000 Union and Confederate soldiers died. Tom Lillienquist, a businessman in Virginia, donated the collection.
One of the most striking things we've learned is how young these soldiers were. They just seem right out of boyhood and much too young to be out there on the battlefields.
The photos are small and in their original frames and cases. They are either on glass called ambrotypes or on metal known as tintypes.
This soldier, we had his name and regiment and military records. About 90% of the collection are just photographs without names.
Lillienquist and his sons collected the images over 15 years and found them online at estate sales and Civil War memorabilia shops. Most are Union soldiers. There are even rare photos of African Americans.
This is the most expensive photograph in our collection. It cost $19,200. It's a black soldier with his wife and 2 daughters.
In this photo, a young girl holds a picture of her father who died in the war. This one shows a soldier when he was a child and contains a lock of his hair. A note was put in the keepsake by his mother.
My beloved son Carl, taken from me on April 1st, 1865.
The Library of Congress is displaying several hundred of the photos on its website and will add the rest later. Carol Johnson, photography curator at the library, hopes the public can help identify unknown soldiers.
There are authors, there are people who specifically collect Civil War material or study it. These are people who may not be scholars, but it's just such a passion with them. I've already begun to hear from people. Just the short period of time the photos have been up on the web.
The photos are not copyrighted. Lillienquist wanted the public to have access to the photos so the unsung heroes of the American Civil War would not be forgotten. Deborah Block, VOA News, Washington.